on here. Tie ball game, bottom of the third inning.
See if Wilkinson's gone again.
Wilkinson takes the lead but doesn't go. Foul ball behind the plate.
He gets a secondary
lead.
He
gets that secondary lead like he's committed, doesn't he?
One ball, 2 strikes.
Wilkinson out there again, 12, 15 feet. There's Diaz from the stretch. Checks the runner, takes his time. And Wilkinson's going. Swing and a miss, foul ball. Not swing and a miss, but a swing and a foul. Little dribbler down the third baseline, foul. Volland is hanging in there.
We'll see if Wilkie's in shape.
Still just 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wilkie's getting a workout, that's for sure. This is gamesmanship now. Let's see if he throws to first. Yes, he does, and the ball gets away from him, and Wilkinson is going to second base. First baseman picks up the ball, can't even make the throw, so the base is stolen by Andrew Wilkinson on an error. A bad throw by Diaz to first base. So the result is what you wanted.
Well, now he's equivalent stealing that base.
That's right. So he takes the advances to second on an error, which puts him in scoring position for Volland. The count is still 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, John Austin, you're due.
He is due. I don't know where did he get a hit? Yeah, he got a couple of hits last game, didn't he?
Yeah, they were all in the infield.
They were all in the infield, though. Hard shot, chopper, third baseman gloves the ball, throws to first base. Nobody but that man right there could have made that play.
Yeah, but he was about 6'5" up in the air.
I'll tell you what, Titus Rogers, he probably stands at about 6'5", 6'6", and then he jumped another 3 feet.
Alec Dewey.
Jumped 3 feet to catch that chopper and keep it in the infield to make the play. So Wilkinson doesn't go anywhere. And now we have 1 away.
Okay, we got to get the ball out of the infield.
Shortstop Alec Dewey now, right-hander. Sure would be great if he could hit it opposite field here. Ooh, ball inside, almost hit him, and it did.
It got him on the shirt.
It got him on the shirt, so Alec Dewey takes his base, which brings up number 10, the catcher, Foster DeGeneres.
1 out, 2 on. The batter, number 10, the catcher, Foster DeGeneres.
So 1 down and 2 base runners now for the Tigers, and Foster DeGeneres bats third in the lineup and has power to spare. Steps up to the plate, calls time. Dunham Tiger Baseball on Dunham Sports Network here on a late Tuesday afternoon.
Come on, Foster, drive the ball.
Wilkinson back at second. Little threat to go back to the bag, but no throws made. So
Wilkerson's in their head, if nothing else.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. He's doing his job by distracting Diaz enough. They obviously know that Wilkinson's got speed. Here's the pitch.
Down low again.
Low.
That's where they've been throwing Foster. I think he got 4 straight down low last time.
You know, if this is not just dumb luck, then I would say this team has scouted Dunham quite well.
Yeah.
They've pitched every batter exactly the way they probably should, and they're even holding the runners on that they should be holding on. 1 ball, no strike, throw to second base, not in time. Wilkinson back in, head first. Textbook leaked back to the bag.
He got dirty then.
Yeah. Turned his face away, extended his right arm, and got dirty. DeGeneres, the hitter, 1 ball, no strikes. Good hard shot, grounder up the middle, base hit, and here comes Wilkinson. Round third into home, and Dewey goes to third, and we've got another run scored. Foster DeGeneres, the senior, delivers an RBI single up the middle. Now that's what you wanted to happen. Foster DeGeneres comes through. To run for Foster, the catcher, is going to be number 15, Bond Rodriguez.
RBI single by Foster DeGeneres. Your batter now, first baseman, number 20, Chase Day.
So we got a run in. Home team takes advantage of the situation. Wilkinson did a good job on the base path, and with a hit batsman and a base hit, we've scored a run. Here's Chase Day, cleanup hitter for the Dunham Tigers, first baseman. Chase Day was hit by the pitch, his first at bat. Ball gets away from the catcher, and he's coming in home, and it is in time. Dewey is called out at home. That was an instinct play all the way. Dewey went for it. It was very close, but he was tagged out at home. The ball just didn't go as far as he thought it did, so Bond Rodriguez will advance to second base, but there's 2 away.
That's 2 base running outs. I don't know if I call either one of them a mistake, other than the fact that they were out.
Well, I think the first one was a mistake. That's just one of those jumps you got to take. I've seen coach him up to be aggressive on the base path. So 1 ball, no strikes to Chase Day. Long, hard shot, way high, way high. It's going back, and it is gone. Home run for Chase Day, a 2-run homer. Chase Day went down and golfed that ball out of here into the tree in left field.
2-run home run, Chase Day. Could
So
have been 3 runs.
The Tigers are up now 4-1. Could have been 5. You're right. That last play just really hurt. But, hey, we'll take it. Chase Day, now the second game in a row to hit a home run, virtually in the same spot. But he went down low and got that pitch and really drove it out of here.
Number 30, Miles Mayhew.
Halfway into the tree there in left field. That's a long, high fly ball. Here's Miles Mayhew, base hit to left center. Double last inning, or last at bat rather. It's a ball outside.
Now if we can just get John Austin going, we're starting to feel it a little bit.
4-2 is the score, or 4-1 rather is the score. And we're bottom of the 3rd inning.
We've got
Dunham
2
Field.
walks this inning, and that's what's killing them. It wasn't the big home run, it was the 2 walks. Mayhew goes down, tries to foul off one low and outside. Foul ball over there by the student section. Miles got new life. So Miles trying to get it back going. We got 2 outs here. He's his own leadoff hitter.
2 balls, 1 strike on Miles Mayhew now. Wide open. It's a ball a little bit low.
Must have been.
I've learned now to kind of wait for the umpire to make that call because I don't always agree with him. So he's down there and I'm not, so I'll just shut up, you know.
That's outside.
That looks outside to me. Ball 4, another base runner for the Tigers.
3 walks this inning.
So Diaz struggling a little bit.
Your batter, number 5, left fielder Kenneth Morgan.
Kenneth Morgan going to see what he can do about advancing Miles Mayhew.
Outside again.
Diaz pitch outside, trying to keep it away from him. Loses his hat in the process. The last 2 home runs Chase Day has hit, he's hit low outside pitches and pulled them over the fence. That's a lot of power. Here's Kenny Morgan. Chopper foul, out of play. Or I guess not a chopper, but a didn't get all.
I was biting my tongue.
Didn't get all of it.
Yeah,
you can correct me, but just don't be mean. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be mean. It's he chopped at the ball, I guess I should say. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-1, excuse me. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 1 strike. I can't even keep up with the count, Aaron. Two balls.
Get him a Red Bull.
Kenny Morgan, 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a swing and a foul ball back out of play behind us. Miles Mayhew on first base with a walk. Ben Marmon on deck. Okay, 2-2. I saw the umpire, so it's 2-2. 2 down. Let's see what Kenny Morgan can do to keep the ball, to keep this inning alive and keep it going.
Shortstop last time.
Called strike 3. That was too good of a pitch to let go, but the damage is done. The Tigers are retired, but the damage is done. We scored 3 runs that inning on Chase Day's big old 2-run homer and Andrew Wilkinson's speed on the base path. So after 3 complete innings, the score is 4-1. Tigers lead the Flames here at Dunham Field. We'll be right back after this on the Dunham Sports Network.
The names you know and voices you trust. Only on Talk 107.3 FM. Issues that matter. Information you can count on. Live, local, committed to Baton Rouge. Talk 107.3 FM. WBRP.
At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete in everyone, from those that serve aces to those that serve others. If your doctor prescribes physical therapy, ask for Peak Performance by name, getting you back in the game of life.
The names you know and voices you trust. Only on Talk 107.3 FM. Issues that matter. Information you can count on. Live, local, committed to Baton Rouge. Talk 107.3 FM. WBRP.
At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete in everyone, from those that serve aces to those that serve others. If your doctor prescribes physical therapy, ask for Peak Performance by name, getting you back in the game of life.
Welcome back. We're live in Baton Rouge at Dunham Field. The Dunham Varsity Tigers taking on and hosting Family Christian Academy Flames. Joey Thibodeau, head coach of the Dunham Tigers, going for his 400th victory for his career. Been coaching about 24, 25 years. Several of those years he was not the head baseball coach. So if you do the math, that's a lot of victories each season.
This is the only way he's been, just to throw strikes. Got the bottom of the lineup, make them earn it.
Taylor Wood at the plate now. 1 ball, no strikes. Ben Marmon still on the mound for the Dunham Tigers. And that's going to be ball low. 2 balls.
I don't know about the patience Thibodeau's fixing to have. 3-run lead.
Meaning you think he's going to...
He's going to tell Ben he better throw strikes. There we go.
There's a good strike. So 2 balls and a strike to Taylor Wood. Taylor Wood's a center fielder.
Ben's gone to throwing from the stretch, even with nobody on base.
Why would he go to the stretch at this point?
He's just trying to simplify and throw strikes.
So less mechanics to be concerned about. Just pick up your leg and throw.
Just pick up your leg and throw.
Keep it all in a straight line, straight forward. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Wood. Fastball. I guess that was 3 balls, 2 strikes because he walked him with a fastball. So Wood is on base. Taylor DeGeneres.
Left field, the second baseman, number 7, Jordan Thomas.
Taylor DeGeneres wants to have a word with him. Let's see if I can find. Did I say Taylor? Taylor's his dad. That's Foster DeGeneres.
Caleb Day going to warm up.
Caleb Day in the bullpen warming. And I wonder if I could see Ricardo Rodriguez out there anywhere.
Yeah, he's there.
Saw him earlier. We might want to get him up here and talk about Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. Ben Marmon working from the mound for the Tigers. Nobody out. Shows bunt. Pulls back. Snap throw to first. He doesn't make the tag in time, so the runner is safe. So Wood at first base, and Jordan Thomas is the hitter. Second baseman Thomas. Now 1 ball, no strikes. From the stretch, Marmon working.
We're going to turn 2 here. I got good vibes.
I hope you're right. Here's the pitch. Bunt right back to the mound. Marmon fields the ball, throws to first, but does advance the run. The runner, rather. So 1 down.
1 out. Your batter, left fielder, number 30, Darius Nayland.
Darius Nealon, now the left fielder, comes to the plate.
We struck him out last time.
Marmon once again from the stretch, checks the runner at second base. Ball inside. DeGeneres hangs on to it and comes up ready to throw, but nothing doing. So we got 1 down. Chase Day hugging the line at first base, preventing that pull base hit.
There's
a
strike.
nice strike. So Marmon delivers a strike, 1-1. Top of the 4th inning. Dunham Tigers hosting.
1-1 here. 1-1 here.
1 ball, 1 strike, and Marmon wheels and moves, makes the throw to second base. Alec Dewey covering.
Nice blocking it up by Alec.
Blocked
there.
it to keep it from going into center field, but the runner is still safe at second. Woods working him. The batter, Darian Nealon. And here's Marmon's pitch. Outside and up. Looks like Ben wants a new baseball. So that's a big inning, last inning for the Tigers. Let's see if they can shut them down here and get back in. There's 1 down, so little work to do here. And dead ball, and he hit him. Looks like he hit him on the inside of the forearm, or the outside of the forearm. So umpire calls timeout and dead ball and takes his base. So we got 2 runners on. And DeGeneres, as Coach Thibodeau walks to the mound to have a word with his pitcher. As of yet, I don't think Thibodeau's called for a reliever, but has a word with Ben Marmond. And as he has a word with Ben Marmond, we'll tell you about Steve Johnson, State Farm, one of our on-field sponsors. Steve Johnson, a good friend of the school, has several kids, of 3 children at the Dunham School, and take good care of you, as a State Farm agent always will.
Your batter, right fielder, number 1, Jacoby Piku. I'd still like for him to hit into double play for us.
Jacoby Piku is the batter. He's a right-handed batter and very well could hit into a double play here. Piku is the number 9 hole hitter. So Marmond is going to work with 1 out. There's
2.
a ground ball to Chase Day at first base. He throws to second. And he cannot make the Dewey catches the ball at second to make the out, but he's not going to be in time to make the throw to first. So we get 1. And Wood, the runner at second, advances to third. So there's 2 down now.
2 outs. Your batter, shortstop, number 12, Quincy Ellis.
Quincy Ellis is a leadoff hitter, and he can hit. 2 runners on base with 2 outs. Ben Marmon on the mound. He calls Ellis calls timeout to get his feet under him, so to speak.
Okay, Ben Marmon, we need a good set here.
Runners on the corners. Ball high. One ball, no strikes.
First and third play here.
First and third. DeGeneres takes command.
Got one ball. A good pitch here. 7 out of 10 times he's going to hit it to an ending play.
Runner's going at second. Fly ball, high fly ball on the right-hand side over by the first baseline. Wilkinson is up to not make the catch. Can't quite get there.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. That's right. Thank you. I didn't say foul. Foul ball. So ball's it was in play, but we just couldn't make the place. You're about to now, don't tease Jim Hawthorne. He's got a tough job. You can tease me though. Yes, it's a foul ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike now.
Changing the first and third play. That was a good pitch by Ben right there. Good pitch to a quality batter. He'd do it again.
That could easily have been a ground ball to Chase Day, who makes just scoops up a slow roller, makes the out. But we'll see. 1-1 pitch. Ben Marmon, runner going, fouled behind us, out of play.
Another good pitch by Ben Marmon.
Marmon's really been working. He's been battling a lot. I don't know how many pitches he's thrown so far, but it's quite a few. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's gone here is my bet.
Quincy Ellis. 2 outs, 2 strikes. Marmon with a move to first. Very close. He doesn't get down, and Chase Day makes the tag, but it's not in time. As you can see, the shadow of the trees behind us starting to creep over into the infield. It's a difficult time of day to play baseball, but Dunham Field has got its character and its advantages.
Curveball.
Curveball, swing and a miss. Fouled.
That was a good pitch.
I thought he was done. That was a great pitch. He got a little piece of it and went back behind the plate as a foul. So he's still alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners on the corners. 4-1. Tigers in the lead right now. Runner going, and it's a high fly ball. Looks like an infield fly. Reed May, second baseman, underneath, and makes the catch for the 3rd out.
Attaboy, Reed.
Attaboy, Reed. So now the Tigers get to experience the bottom of the 4th inning, and they prevent any runs from scoring. So the Tigers are still up 4-1, and we'll be back right after this on the Dunham Sports Network.
The names you know and voices you trust. Only on Talk 107.3 FM. Issues that matter. Information you can count on. Live. Local, committed to Baton Rouge. Talk 107.3 FM. WBRP.
At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete in everyone, from those that serve aces to those that serve others. If your doctor prescribes physical therapy, ask for Peak Performance by name, getting you back in the game of life.
We're back live at Dunham Field. Varsity baseball action now heading into the bottom of the 4th inning. Bottom of the 4th inning, the Dunham Tigers jumped out in front last inning with 3 runs, so it's 4-1 now over the Family Christian Academy Flames. And Mason Diaz, the pitcher, still the pitcher. He started the game, so he's working from the mound. And so Marmon, our pitcher, is going to lead off this inning for the Tigers. In the bottom of the 4th, we've got lots of baseball left.
Stop it. He's fixed a pitch.
Yeah, we don't want there's the walk-up music, but he's already walked up. So here's the pitch. Swing, little foul, going foul, and it is not out of play, but the first baseman didn't really even make an attempt. So good news for Marmon.
I don't understand that.
Kind of a lackadaisical attempt by the first baseman. He must have thought it was well out, but it wasn't. He could have been staring right into the sun. The sun is definitely in position, so it's no balls, 1 strike for Marmon. High pitch, and it's high foul ball back. It might be out of play, and it is. Just into the Family Christian fan base.
Look at the ladies run.
The ladies are scrambling.
We're going to have to give them a glove.
And That one went straight up and almost straight back down. So Marmon finds himself with no balls, 2 strikes. Going to have to straighten it out. He swung at a very high pitch last time, so we'll see what he gets now. Here's Diaz. And it's another foul ball out of play.
Ben's putting the bat on anything.
Right.
Not letting anything get by him right now.
That's right. Parker Ferris from Truck Alley runs over to field the foul ball. And it's still 0-2 for Marmon. High chopper. This one is going to get into the outfield. That one got over him. That's right. Rogers is tall, but he's not that tall, and Marmon's going to leg it out into a double. And he's might be getting a triple. He's going to go for third, and the ball is bobbled.
Marmon doubles.
The throw from left field was poor and wasn't fielded correctly, and Marmon heads up base running, took third. So now Marmon standing on third with nobody out on an 0-2 pitch. Nice piece of hitting by Ben Marmon. So Reed May steps in to see if he can deliver the run at third. So, Aaron, you got less than 2 outs. You got a runner standing on third base. So what is your job as a hitter?
Hit the ball to the second baseman.
Hit the ball to second base, and I'll even make it simpler than that. Put the thing in play.
You don't want to hit it to the pitcher.
Well, yeah, but the chances of you hitting it to the pitcher, hit the
He
ball
did
to
what
the
he's supposed
second baseman, and the runner does not advance.
And Thibodeau's asking him why.
Henry Tessier, the pinch runner at third base, was not ready for that play. I can tell you that.
Your batter, number 2.
That is
Andrew Wilkinson.
That it was designed. It's always designed if you're on the. I know in Coach Thibodeau's teams anyway. If you're on third base with less than 2 outs, the ball's hit, you're going.
Well, especially if it goes on the other side of the diamond.
Here's Andrew Wilkinson, the right fielder. Called strike 1.
Oh, Andrew, that was the ball to pull.
That was a nice pull pitch, that's for sure. Tessier, a sophomore, standing at third base now.
I'd like to get this run here.
Andrew Wilkinson pulls it on the
Almost.
ground, foul.
Well, Henry learned his lesson. He was gone then.
Henry was almost standing on home plate by the time Wilkinson finished his swing. So that's part of the game. You just,
That's all you can ask is don't make the same mistake twice.
That's right. You just learn. Just learn a little bit. We've all done it.
Okay, Wilkie's in the hot spot here, 0-2 against him. Just tapped it. There we
Wilkinson
go.
taps it to second base. The play at home is
Just like he's
not
supposed
in
to have done
time.
the first time. Attaboy Wilkie.
And the run scores. Henry Tessier comes in with a perfect slide, and he went on contact, and that's exactly the way to do it. Wilkinson is safe at first, and the run scores. So now it's 5-1, Dunham in the lead.
Your batter, center fielder, number 8, John Austin Volland. Wilkie did his job. He had 2 strikes on him. All he had to do was get the barrel in front of the plate and get it past the pitcher.
And he took an outside pitch, and he pulled it to make to score that run. So nice job. He pulled it to the right half of the field.
This ball's going in the tree.
Ball outside. Wilkinson's going. The throw down to second is not in time. It's not on line either. So Wilkinson gets a stolen base. Still no balls, no strikes on the batter. So we got
1 out.
1 out. That's okay. Here's John Austin Volland. Wilkinson standing on second. Swing and a miss.
Trying to pull it. Hello. Okay, bye. Just got a score from another ballpark. Parkview beat University High 5-4. They were up 4-2. U High was. That pitch was inside. John Austin's up there. 2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls, 1 strike on Volland. That was
Okay, here's where John Austin likes it.
right at the knees.
In conventional baseball, we're not going to see a curveball here.
So let's see what Ballin can do. Diaz checks the runner at second base, delivers a high ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Tibb lets him hit.
Well, I would too.
Yep, we need him to get out of this mini slump.
Ballin struggled a little bit with a curveball, but I don't think he's going to see a curveball right here. Diaz.
I don't think he is either. Get
from the
all
stretch.
Over it, John Austin.
Swing and a miss. That looked like maybe a changeup, a little off-speed pitch.
Yeah, it was not a fastball. I didn't see it wrinkle left, right.
It may have been a curveball that just didn't break much. So full count now.
It was more of a changeup. Just I'm going to throw it over, and you're going to have to wait on it.
Dying quail kind of a thing. 3-2, 1 down. Diaz steps off the rubber. Looks like the catcher trying to communicate a little bit with his fielders.
White helmets are working right now.
If you're superstitious, here's the payoff pitch to John Austin Volland. Curveball called strike 3. Wow. Froze him up.
I don't know about that.
Well, that's not what you want. So 2 down now.
Batter, shortstop, number 4, Alec Dewey.
Shortstop Alec Dewey. Let's see if he can base hit. It's going to score a run. Wilkinson's not going to sit there for long.
A little slider
There's
outside.
a slider that really slid outside.
Just threw that one like a football. You could see him. It was a total football release there.
Now, why would he be doing that?
Chop.
Would he be getting tired? Is that the deal?
No, it's
Starting
just
to
a
throw
new
like
pitch, trying to find one to throw a strike with. Back.
Wilkinson back, no problem, no throw. And he calls a balk. Did he call a balk? He did. The umpire calls a balk and explains to Diaz why that was a balk. So Wilkinson will go to third. Doesn't change the complexion much for Alec Dewey. He's got to still get on base safely to keep the inning alive.
I think the interpretation there, and balks are all interpretation, is that he went to the set, he lifted his knee, and he took his knee to the plate and then spun. And I think the interpretation is that when you lift the knee, you've got to go straight to where you're fixing to throw it.
You got to be deliberate once that knee goes up. That's
now,
right.
I've seen it interpreted 14 different ways, but I think that was what umpire right there interpreted at that time. And I give that one to Coach Thibodeau because he lobbied for it and then he got it.
1-1 to count. There's the pitch.
That was a curveball low.
Curveball low. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Thibodeau got that one all on the zone.
Yeah, he was very vocal, and the field umpire agreed with him for the most part.
Frank Grabsky out there.
So 2 balls, 1 strike. We got 2 outs and a runner on third. Wilkinson wants home, so let's see what happens. Ball outside, way outside.
If it gets loose, I like Wilkie's odds on score.
Oh, yeah, me too. That's a dangerous, that slider, that outside slider is a dangerous pitch to throw because if the catcher, Hopkins, doesn't glove it, then Wilkinson scores. There's a hard shot, fly ball. It's going to be deep to left field, and the catch is made for the third out of the ball game. That was only a few feet from the warning track, but nevertheless, Dewey flies out for the third out. But we pick up a run, 5-1 now. The Dunham Tigers leave the Family Christian Academy Flames here at Dunham Field.
1 run on 1 hit, 1 error. Your score after 4 complete innings of play: the Dunham Tigers 5, the Family Christian Flames 1.
So as we change over in innings here, we'll mention our gold level sponsors. We really appreciate our sponsors of Dunham Sports Network. Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, a group of doctors and nurses and therapists who are committed to our health in the Baton Rouge community. These guys are supporters of Dunham Sports Network. We appreciate their support. Loop Theory Studios, also broadcast production, television production, video production. Very talented Max Zogby. Those guys really know what they're doing over there with Loop Theory Studios. We appreciate their support. Also, State Farm, Steve Johnson, a gold level sponsor. we mentioned earlier, the State Farm agents will take care of you no matter who you are, no matter where you are. State Farm is, what is it, the old thing? State Farm is there. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, and those guys are definitely good neighbors. So Michael Hopkins, the catcher, is going to be the first batter for the Flames as we go to top of 6, right?
Top of the 5th.
Top of the 5th. I'm sorry, top of the 5th inning.
Ben Marmon's still out there. So far this game, he's got he's given up 4 hits, 1 run.
There's a called strike.
Had 3 strikeouts. And 3 walks. 4 walks.
The 0-1 pitch. That line drive.
Right at Alec Dewey.
Straight at Alec Dewey, who doesn't even have to move his feet hardly. Nicely hit ball, but it's hit right at Dewey.
1 out. Your batter, pitcher, number 10, Mason Diaz.
So Marmond, that was a nice pitch.
Got the benefit of some baseball luck.
Benefit of some baseball luck. We need it. It's about our time. Basketball coach Jonathan Pixley entering the stadium now. Everybody wants to enjoy a nice day at the ballpark. It's a ball low to Mason Diaz, the pitcher. Yeah, when you got the sun going low, you got a lot of shade out here, and a great day for baseball. 1 ball, no strikes. It's just a bit outside, I guess. So it's 2 balls, no strikes.
He has centered to center and flew out to left. Got 1 out here. Same defense. Poor right fielder and center fielder having to shade their eyes.
Yeah, they got every pitch.
Ball
There's
going to Wilkinson.
Ball hit in the gap between center and right field. It's going to go all the way to the fence. Diaz is going to take second base. He's going to stand up as a stand-up double. Well hit ball all the way to the fence. Volland and Wilkinson chased it down. Lots of speed there, but it's hit hard enough to get all the way to the fence.
Number 25, Titus Rogers.
So that brings up tall Titus Rogers, third baseman.
He's got a double and a strikeout.
1 down. Runner at second. Curveball misses for ball 1.
Ben's done a good job here. We just need to finish the inning for him. That's a strike. Curveball outside half. Here we go. We got 1 out, man on second. Marmon delivers. Bounces it in. Great play by Foster DeGeneres. Now 2 balls, 1 strike. Once again, 1 out. Got Diaz on second. Marmon takes his stretch. Reed May fakes to second. Good fastball, down and out.
That's a nice pitch.
2-2 count. Marmon's got 2 pitches in order to get him here. Marmon takes his stretch. Looks to second twice. Curveball gets him.
Curveball, he swings and misses. Foster DeGeneres picks up the ball to get to first base. And did he get there in time?
He beat the throw was a little bit into the field.
He beat the throw, so he's safe at first. Gosh, that hurts when you get a strikeout on a guy like that and you can't capitalize on it. So Diaz moves to third base, and Rogers standing on first.
Now number 9, the first baseman, Sean Thiel. Okay, we got 1 out, 2 men on, first and third. Field so far is struck out and flied out to center. Marmon takes the stretch.
And the runner threatens to go but doesn't.
Fastball in the inside corner there.
Diaz at third, Rogers at first. Marmon checks the runners. Takes his time, delivers the pitch. Runner's going. No, he's not. Snap throw to first. He baited the throw. Foster DeGeneres wisely held on to the ball, but attempted the snap throw to first. And the count is 1-1.
If we get a routine ground ball up the middle, this guy doesn't run well. We saw that when he's going up for the pop-up.
Marmon to throw to first, not in time.
We could get the double play if we can get that ball.
First baseman Teals, big guy. Maybe doesn't motor down the baseline as quickly, so we would have a shot. There's one away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Curve ball goes down to get it, and he hits the ball, and Miles Mayhew scoops it up, makes the throw to first base. Chase Day with a pick.
Great job by Chase there.
Picks it up to make the out.
Scored a run.
Scored a run, though, so the batter does his job. So 5-2 now the score. The Tigers are
2 outs.
working hard to keep this keep these base runners off base, but Rogers moved to second base. And Taylor Wood, center fielder, back at the plate now. See if he can deliver. There's a swing and a foul back behind the plate.
That was a good fastball throwing downhill. Mr. Wood has drawn a walk and hit ball back to the pitcher. Time to challenge this one.
There's a nice strike.
2 fastballs right down the middle. I don't think you can get your fastball, Ben. Stick with it.
Stay with the fastball. No balls, 2 strikes, and 2 down.
That's a shame. If we can get out of it, would have been. We'd have held them there.
There's a good wasted pitch outside.
He tried to bring a little extra there.
Yep. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ben Marmon working hard.
Gets a signal, takes a stretch. Rogers at second. A little bit low.
So 2-2 the count.
Okay, Ben Marmon, finish him right here.
You go inside with a fastball?
I go right down the middle.
Right down the middle, all right. Let's see what happens. Marmon steps off the mound, and Rogers respects it. Nobody covering, but back to Wood. The pitch. That's low.
That was nothing but just to mess with Ben. That was the fake steal to make Ben hear him yell, gone.
Yeah.
Full count here. 2 outs.
Full count. This would be the payoff pitch. 2 outs, full count. Runners are going, and he walked him. Well, that's not what you want either.
Your batter, second baseman, Jordan Thomas. Okay, Thomas has bunted and walked. Once again, we're at the bottom of the order that hasn't done anything. We need to throw strikes.
Well, we got to force out a lot of bases. We can get a ground ball. We'll be out of this, hopefully. Ball high. Jordan Thomas, the batter. DeGeneres wants a timeout.
Their last 5 batters in the lineup have done absolutely nothing. They haven't even got it out of the infield. The hardest ball they've hit in the last 5 batters was a ground ball to third base.
Well, hopefully we can continue that trend and get out of this inning, or get out of the top of this inning, so we can get in and get some hits. Rogers and Wood on the base path. Throw to second, not in time.
Reed May had to look through the sun there. That was well played. The sun right here is directly in the second baseman's eyes when he's receiving the ball from the pitcher. It is a tough sun field.
It's a great feeling to be in the stands right now, but not so great to be in the outfield. Here's a pitch. Ball high. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. Nicely done. Marmon wants this guy.
Yeah, because then we can have the next inning 8-9.
Jordan Thomas gets the sign from the coach. Here's the pitch. That's a ball high. 3-1. So if you're Thomas's coach, what are you telling him, Aaron? Take the pitch. Let's see what happens. Move to first is not in time. Chase Day thought he might have had him. I think the throw was in time, but the tag wasn't, is what it looked like to me. So, a little battle going on here. Marmon's working himself out of it. 5-2, Tigers in the lead. Here's a pitch. There's a strike.
He was taking the whole way.
He was taking the whole way, just as you called it. So now, full count.
Okay, now it's going to be the circus. Everybody's going to be running.
So 2 outs, full count. Everybody's going to be moving.
Field your position. Don't play the steal.
And a hard hit ground. Chopper ground ball to third base. Mayhew picks it up, throws to first. And he's safe. The umpire calls him safe. He beats the throw to first base. Bases are now loaded. My, oh my, it was a slow ground ball. Mayhew fielded it cleanly, planted his foot, made the throw, but just not in time. Wow, I never would have thought it. I thought that was it.
Your batter, number 30, left fielder, Darius Nalen.
So it brings up the left fielder, left-hander Darius Nalen. Bases loaded now, still 2 down. Tigers need a ground ball to get out of this. A little pop-up or grounder or a strikeout.
Nalen struck out and been beaned.
There's a ball high. Joey Thibodeau calls timeout, goes to the mound. And he looks like he's going to bring in Alec Dewey in relief of Ben Marmon. So we got a little pitch and change now. Looks like shortstop Alec Dewey, sophomore right-hander, is going to take over for Ben Marmon. Marmon will take second base, replacing Reed May at second. And John Austin Vollen comes in from center field, will probably take over duties at shortstop. And while we have a break, I want to introduce you to a friend of mine and one of our sponsors. One of our sponsors here at Dunham Sports Network. This is Dr. Ricardo Rodriguez of Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. You don't have to wear the headphones if you don't want to. There you go.
I look really official.
There you go.
Here.
You look very official.
Headphones on.
That's right. So as we warm up Ben Marmon, Dr. Rodriguez, I'll call you Ricardo because you're a friend of mine.
That'd be fine.
Tell us a little bit about the clinic over there on Blue Bonnet. You guys have all kinds of stuff going on, and you're a surgeon, and you got lots of other surgeons that you work with. So what specifically you guys handle at Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic?
Well, actually, we have a full array of orthopedic services. We're about 30 of us, and we actually have 3 locations. We have the main office here on Blue Bonnet, where most of us are. And then we have an office down in Gonzales, and we also have one out in Zachary. And so we have guys cover all specialties. The only thing we don't cover in orthopedics is probably oncology, which is cancer, bone cancers and musculoskeletal cancers. But we have adult reconstruction, which is total joints. We have spine surgery. We have a bunch of sports medicine guys. We have foot ankle surgery. We have hand guys, shoulder guys, elbow guys. We have even a pediatric orthopedic surgeon now. So we've got the full gamut of coverage. We also, most of our guys, a couple of our older guys are not fellowship trained simply because not many guys back then did fellowships. Fellowship is an extra year of training in a particular area of medicine, and in this case orthopedics. And so we have everybody in our group since I got here is fellowship trained. So we're highly trained guys.
Highly trained,
doing orthopedic surgery.
As the batter steps in, Darian Nealon, 1 ball, no strikes on Nealon. Alec Dewey takes over duties on the mound. Here's his first pitch for a called strike. So when you talk about sports medicine, what is the most common sports medicine injury you treat?
Well, it varies. A lot of it has to do with sports, what particular sports you're involved. For example, the kids out here today, a lot of them may develop shoulder or elbow problems, and it's just because of the type of motion that you use in throwing is not a and overhead throwing is not a very natural motion. And certainly our pitchers, the ones that are usually have most of the problems. But a lot of the kids who play baseball will come and see us this time of year with shoulder and elbow issues. And then certainly they get other things too, ankle problems, knee problems.
Right. A lot of stress kind of stuff, I imagine, at this age too.
Yeah,
a lot of stress fracture kind of stuff.
A lot of these kids get overuse injuries, which the elbow injury of the ulnar collateral ligament.
Now you're just using words I don't understand. So
which is a common thing
you can't use that kind of
surgery.
language. You can't use that kind of language on the web.
I hear you.
They still got one ball, two strikes on Neeland as Alec Dewey, or 2 balls, 2 strikes, as Alec Dewey works hard, ball high to fill up the count. So, Dr. Rodriguez, we've got a lot of players out there, and anything can happen. And you're at just about every Dunham baseball game that there is. So you've had a lot of opportunities to see injuries, and fortunately, most of them have been no big deal. Little sprains here and there. There's a chopper to first base. Chase Day picks up the ball, walks over to first, and makes the out to retire the side. So 1 run is scored. One run is scored, and the Tigers are still up 5-2 as we go now to the bottom of the 5th inning. And we'll probably see Alec Dewey continue to work next inning. Caleb Day is working in the bullpen, though, the left-hander. So still a great day of baseball. Tigers, for the first time in a while, are not in a hole right now. Not a comfortable lead, though. You'll see the Tigers on attack now. So anyway, Ricardo, we appreciate what you do for Dunham. We appreciate your support and that of your partners and associates at Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, and thanks for all you do, showing up at the ballpark and talking to these kids. I know you're always doing curbside consults in the stands for everybody that has injuries or even has a headache, so we appreciate you very much.
Absolutely. Even many times not even just the players.
That's what I'm saying. It's mostly families and friends who come out. Hey, he's a doctor. Let me ask him questions. So before you leave, I'd like you to take a look at my daughter's leg. Thank you very much, Ricardo.
All right, David, y'all
all right,
good day.
thanks.
Good job.
Appreciate you coming
y'all
up.
do a fabulous job with the game.
Well, thank you. We appreciate
and I
it.
congratulate y'all.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Right.
Thanks again for your support. So 5-2 is still the score here at Dunham, and we're going into the bottom of the 5th inning. And Diaz is still on the mound, looks like, for the Family Christian Flames. And Foster DeGeneres, the senior, who delivered a base hit to score a run last at bat, steps up to the plate here. Is going to be the leadoff batter, and then behind him is Chase Day. So we got number 3 and 4 coming up, number 3, 4, and 5. And it's a beautiful day for baseball. We've got about a 5 to 10 mile an hour wind blowing, nice breeze. All the stands are in the shade. This is a perfect spring baseball afternoon. Coach Thibodeau on the third base line, Coach Matt Smith on the first base line, and Coach Will Clark in the dugout. And here's the first pitch to Foster DeGeneres. And it's a called strike on the outside corner.
Foster finally got a fastball.
Yeah, they pitched it away from him a little bit. Diaz has thrown a lot of pitches today. I don't know how many, but it's a lot.
Foster got a big hit, got RBI knocking Wilkerson last up. And then he gets his curveball.
There's a curveball down in the dirt. Nothing doing, so it's 1-1. Kelsey Day steps up to work the scoreboard. Another day in the house with a pulled hamstring. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Fooled him on that off speed. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, there's a curveball way up and out.
Ben Marmon's got 2 hits today. We got a hit by Foster. We got the home run by Chase Day. Got a double by Miles Mayhew. And that's our hits for today.
It's not a whole lot after 4 innings, but let's see what happens now. Foster DeGeneres line
ball,
drive. Looks
ball.
like it might drop into the gap, and it does. Into
there
left
was the
field.
Wrist poke.
That was all arm strength right there, wasn't it?
That was
He just that's right. Went down there and just drove it over the shortstop's head with his wrist. Brady Walker will come in and run for Foster DeGeneres, the catcher. Which brings up Chase Day. Last time up, big, tall home run into left field.
First baseman, Chase Day.
All right, Chase Day, let's show everybody you are the man. That's your walk-up song. We can tell everybody, well, I just did. So let's go. Let's see what happens here. Runner at first base. Diaz delivers. Big looping curveball.
Up.
It's up. On deck is Miles Mayhew, third baseman. Brady Walker takes the lead. Foul ball out of play. Coach Thibodeau talking to Chase Day down the third baseline, just giving him some instruction. Gets his Brady Walker at first gets a sign from Coach Tibb. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard shot, but it's foul down the third baseline. Looping curveball inside under the hands, and he still hit it.
If you throw the ball inside the Chase Day, you've missed the scouting report.
I mean, just inside pitch, and it doesn't matter if it's a curveball or fastball. And
there's so much bad speed
that's
there.
nearly an unhittable pitch for most people, but Chase is so strong, he's able to get around on that inside pitch, even if it's a curveball, and pull it. It's about the only place you can do with a ball that's that deep inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first, nobody out. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He went to chase the one upstairs, a little bit outside and upstairs. He just chased it. So,
Number 30, third baseman, Miles Mayhew.
1 away for the Tigers. Miles Mayhew, the third baseman, steps up to the plate. Kenneth Morgan on deck. And here's Diaz's first pitch to to Mayhew rather. Hard shot into right field. Right fielder's coming, makes the diving. He does not make the catch. He dives, gloves the ball, but the umpire says no, he trapped it. And the runner is out at first base. Brady Walker did not advance on the throw, on the hit rather. So they touched the second base, and Walker's out at second. So it's a base hit for Miles Mayhew, but Walker's out at second. Nice effort by the right fielder.
Your batter, center fielder, number 5, Kenneth Morgan.
Takovi Pico sold out for that one and almost made the catch. And here's Kenneth Morgan. 0 for 2 today so far. Mayhew at first. Called strike. Two down now. Morgan needs to get on base safely here to keep this thing going. There's an inside pitch, swing and a miss. Morgan did not look comfortable on that swing. I think he was expecting something else. 0-2. Foul ball. Looked like was that a curveball there?
That was a curveball.
It was a curveball, and he just kind of went down and into the dirt and tried to meet it. So much trouble with curveballs lately. Mayhew takes his lead at first. 2 outs. No balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball back out of play.
Two count. He's playing defense right here. Just trying to put it in play.
And there's the runners going. It's a ball. Mayhew will be safe at second base with a stolen base. That was a looping curveball and outside. So the runner advances. So now we got a runner in scoring position, but the count is 1-2, and we got 2 outs. So Kenny Morgan with a 1-2 pitch against Mason Diaz. Curveball. Kenny Morgan tags it, hits it deep into the gap and left field, and the ball gets by the left fielder, scores the run. Miles Mayhew. Morgan's going to stand up a double, going to stand up into the bag and gets a 2-bagger. Kenny Morgan delivers the base hit double. The run scoring double for the Dunham Tigers. Scores now 6-2.
Number 1, second baseman, Ben Marmont.
I'll tell you what, that's a good piece of hitting from Kenny Morgan. He was patient at the plate. He went way behind in the count and delivered a run-scoring double. Nice job by Kenneth Morgan.
2 strike hits and 2 out hits are killer.
6-2 now the score. Ben Marmon batter, and the base runner is going to try to advance, and the throw is made to third, and it runs by. Kenny Morgan is going to score on an overthrow to third and make it 7-2. So on 2 outs, 2 runs have scored in 2 pitches. A little baseball luck going the Tigers' way this time. Ben Marmon, the batter. It was a ball. It got by him, got by the catcher. The catcher picked up the ball to throw to third. The run scored because it was an overthrow or underthrow. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on base now. Marmon at the plate. Swing, foul.
Ben's got 2 hits, single and a double.
Sounds like that foul ball just hit somebody's windshield because the crowd is going a little bit nuts. Or maybe hitting the bed of somebody's truck. I'm not sure.
Got Andrew's car.
Got Andrew's car. Andrew, our director, is over there looking to make sure it's not his car. And that's a pitch ball low. Mason loses his hat. Little shout out to Brandon Towery from Milton, Louisiana, and his parents in Rain, Louisiana, watching our webcast here on the Dunham Sports Network. Thanks for watching, Brandon, and your parents. We appreciate you. That's relatives of John Austin Volland, center fielder shortstop for the Tigers. 2 balls, 2 strikes now for Ben Marmon. Big inning right now for the Tigers. We got 2 runs scored, 2 outs, 2-2 the count. Ball.
Way outside.
Ball 3, way outside. Looks like Bond Rodriguez is on deck now. Maybe going to hit in place of Reed May. Here's a hard shot to center field. Center fielder is back, and he's under the ball to make the catch for the 3rd out. But the damage is done. 2 runs scored in this inning. The bottom of the 5th inning, the Tigers take a little bit more of a secure lead with 7-2 over the Family Christian Flames. So 7-2 the score. We want to talk about our silver sponsors for Dunham Sports Network. Chick-fil-A. If you like chicken, well, they didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. We appreciate Chick-fil-A. Coleman Partners Architects, commercial architecture.
You've watched
award-winning. I know. I'm in advertising. What can I say? Coleman Partners Architects, commercial architecture around the world. They've got beautiful structures that they design. So Coleman Partners, cparch.com is the web address. C-P-A-R-C-H. Coleman Partners. Gary Gilbert, Lisa Gilbert, and the Gilbert family. We appreciate them very much. Peters Wealth Advisors is a silver sponsor for Dunham Sports Network. Bill Peters and his crew over at Peters Wealth Advisors, Dustin Dowling, Bill Peters, Jim Haslett, that crew, supporters of Dunham. Keith Cox with Stern Agee. Keith Cox is the agent with Stern Agee. His son played baseball here. He's got 2 daughters still at the Dunham School junior class. State Farm agent Bill Barkus, another one of those good neighbors. Bill Barkus has had 2 sons come through the athletic program here in the past. And Bancorp South. Bancorp South have been big supporters as well. We appreciate all of our silver sponsors for the Dunham Sports Network. Up to bat now, Takovi Pico. Takovi made that diving almost catch in the right field last inning. That's a foul ball out of play. As the sun starts to settle deep in the western sky, what does that sound like? Yeah, he's got a much better voice, but there's a fly ball to Andrew Wilkinson in right field, who's back just a tad underneath it to make the catch for the 1st out of the inning.
He was playing really shallow, and that worked with there. Now we got the start of the lineup, though. He may have to back up a tad.
That paid off, right?
1 out. Your batters now. The shortstop, number 12, Quincy Ellis.
Quincy Ellis can hit. What did he do? What's he done so far this inning, this game?
He got a single to lead off the game, but then grounded to third and popped up to second. got him a big pop up to second. And
there's a ground ball to shortstop, slow roller. John Austin Volland throws hard, and he pulls him off the bag. Chase Day makes a great catch and almost applies the tag, but not in time. So base hit for Ellis. Volland's got a gun for an arm. You think that was an error? You think that was an error? Aaron Brooks is looking at me like I'm crazy. I would say that was probably.
Number 20, the catcher, Michael Hopkins.
Who would you score the error on? The thrower?
The umpire said that he had to come off the bag.
Oh, okay. Then that's an error then. Yeah, that's an error on John Austin Volland's throw. But great attempt nonetheless. Foster DeGeneres, good job to keep the ball in front of him. 1 ball, no strikes. We're at the top of the 6th inning. Alec Dewey, the pitcher, in relief of Ben Marmon. Swing and a miss to catcher Michael Hopkins.
This guy lined out to Dewey last time and has got a double to right field over Wilkinson's head.
And there's a ground ball to third base, and it is umpire calls it a fair ball. Hops right over the bag.
Great hustle by Bon Rodriguez. Hold that to just a single.
Rodriguez in left field now hustles over to contain the ball and keep it in front of him, so the runner only advances to second base.
Your batter now, the pitcher, number 10, Mason Diaz.
So we got 2 runners on, only 1 out. Alec Dewey working hard to Mason Diaz now. Ball outside.
Diaz has got 2 hits for the Flames.
Moved to first. Not in time. Chase Day barely got there himself. I'm not sure that he was in quite in position for the throw to first. Big lead at first. Here's the pitch. Foul ball, out of play right above us. So 1 ball, 1 strike. The crowd's getting involved here, starting to call out to the runner. I don't know whether he's friendly, where the crowd is friendly or not. Here's the pitch.
Good curve.
Swing and a miss on a curveball. Strike 2.
Right here, Alec, put him away. Or hit the ball to John Austin, to Ben Marmon, to Chase Day double play.
The old 6-4-3. That would be sweet. Hard
right
shot
there.
to John
Here it
Austin
is.
Volland, who turns,
6,
goes to
4,
2, and
3.
You called it. Double play. The Tigers get out of that inning. Aaron Brooks calls the play. John Austin Volland makes up for the error with a beautiful play from shortstop. Turning 2. Get out of the inning. So we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. And the Tigers are up to bat now. 7-2 the score. And the Tigers are starting to show a little spark on defense a little bit, limiting some of the errors and starting to get some timely, taking advantage of some timely mistakes by the other team and getting a few hits in the process. Our outfield sponsors are a big part of what we do around here. If you notice, the Dunham field is in really good shape, and Coach Tibb and his crew and the coaches and the players have worked very hard to keep this field in good shape. So Jim Berrigan at Louisiana Glass, we appreciate you, and we appreciate the fact that this little glass booth is going to be a sliding glass booth to let in a little breeze here in the next couple of weeks. We appreciate that a lot. So Louisiana Glass Incorporated for commercial and industrial glass installation and repair, as well as Gates Telephone, not just telephones, all in one place. If you want computer networks, cloud backup, any kind of technology support, including telephones and voice over IP technology, Gage Telephone, all in one place. We appreciate your support. Looks like we got a new pitcher on the mound this afternoon now. Diaz was the pitcher, and he went 5 complete innings. It looks like we're going to see Rogers now. Titus Rogers was the third baseman, and I think he's got quite a reputation with this team, if I'm not mistaken. Aaron, what do you know about him as a pitcher? Anything?
He's their ace.
He's their ace. So he's a big guy, no question about it, a right-hander. And he's going to face, first up, he's going to face Bond Rodriguez, who is hitting for Reed May, who came out of the game earlier during the pitching change. Platinum level sponsors Peak Performance Physical Therapy. If your doctor recommends physical therapy, we recommend Peak Performance. Trying to keep you in shape and get you back in the game and back in the game of life. Also, Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company. We're serving Coca-Cola products at our concession stand here. And Coke, Diet Coke, Coke Zero, and others. We appreciate Baton Rouge Coca-Cola. They help us out tremendously. Almost always their answer is yes.
Your first batter, left fielder, number 15, Bond Rodriguez.
So here we go, bottom of the 6th inning. Bond Rodriguez going to lead off for the Dunham Tigers. Score 7-2 now. Lights are on here at the field. And here's Rogers delivering his first pitch. Foul back behind the plate for strike one. Rogers delivers. Chopper to shortstop. On the hop. Makes the throw. No. Throw is wide. Pulls him off the bag. And Bond Rodriguez is safe at first base. So safe on an error. We'll take it. Bond Rodriguez has speed on the base path as well. And it brings up Andrew Wilkinson.
Number 2, Andrew Wilkinson.
Speed in the box. Speed on the base. And speed on deck. So 8, 9, and 1 about to hit here. Andrew Wilkinson, one of the seniors on this team, a left-handed hitter, plays right field. Rodriguez gets a big lead, and it looks like a bunt, and it is a bunt down the third base line, a one hop. Third baseman makes the catch, throws for the out. A dangerous bunt, but it does its job, and Rodriguez advances to second base.
One out. Your batter, number 8, John Austin Volland.
John Austin Volland comes to bat now. Wilkinson almost popped that one up to third baseman, but caught it on a one hop.
Third baseman really made quite a play.
That was a very good play. It's all he could do with that. All he could do with that. Now we got Rodriguez, once again, very speedy, camping out at second base, and John Austin Volland at the plate. Fastball inside.
New pitcher. Kind of snaps it like a catcher, straight over the top.
Straight over the top. It doesn't look like he's really throwing with much effort at all. That's a called strike one, so it's 1-1 to John Austin Volland. I'm getting hungry. Mike Anderson's looks great. They're one of our on-field sponsors. I could sure use some of those hush puppies. And that pitch hit him. It might have hit the nub of the bat, but it got part of his hand as well. Umpire calls dead ball, and Volland advances to first. You never know. That could have been off the wrist or the nub of the hand.
Batter, the pitcher, number 4, Alec Dewey.
Here's a replay. Hard to tell. It sure looked like it hit him on the forearm, though, from that angle. From watching it again, it looked like it did hit him on the forearm. So Volland takes his base, which brings up Alec Dewey.
At first and second here. Might as well tack on an extra run.
Just one down. So lots of options here. Ball high. Titus Rogers working against Alec Dewey.
Alex gotten hit, ground to second, and threw out to left field.
Swing and a miss. Outside corner. Yeah, it'd be nice to get a ground ball between first and second right here. Here's Rogers from the stretch. Checks both runners. Swing and a miss. Strike two.
Come on, Alec. Put the ball in play really sharp here. Let's
I'm
get the next one.
not really seeing much movement on that ball. It's just in a spot that I think Dewey was just trying to reach for. So Rodriguez at second, Volland at first. Dewey shot between first and second base for a base hit. And here comes Bond Rodriguez in to score. And Alec Dewey will advance to third. And I know Alec Dewey is going to be at first base, and John Austin Volland advances to third base. So base hit, scores a run.
Your batter now.
And Alec Dewey does his job.
Number 10, Foster DeGeneres.
Which brings up Foster DeGeneres. Courtesy runner for Alec Dewey, the pitcher, is going to be Henry Tessier at third base. Volland is standing on third. You had one out. Runners on the corners. Foster DeGeneres. Wind is still blowing out from first base into left field. Rogers delivers a pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Yeah, that's what you need, just a base hit. In that situation is going to score a run. Foster DeGeneres, line drive into right field. Now he's got three. The ball gets by the right fielder. DeGeneres rounds first. The run will score. And it's now 9, and here comes another run, Henry Tessier. And he's in time, no problem. It scores 2 runs on an error by the right fielder. The score's now 10-2, Dunham Tigers. DeGeneres was committed to a single and ended up getting all the way to second base on an error by the right fielder who just simply took his eye off the ball.
Baseman, Chase Day.
So Titus Rogers comes in relief, and more damage ensues. Chase Day steps up to the plate. Here's the pitch. Looks like Brady Walker, the runner, at second. Chase Day at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. 10-2 now. Tigers comfortably out front. Ball. Rogers looks a little tentative right now. Maybe he's trying to place the ball a little bit, making sure that he doesn't throw inside to Chase Day. Walker takes a gigantic lead at second base. Here's a pitch. Foul ball behind the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. Still just 1 away. Miles Mayhew on deck.
Two balls, 1 strike. Chase hits it out. It's ball game. He took some off. He's throwing tender.
Yeah, he really is. He's not really pushing it. Maybe they're trying to save him. Now, when you say he hits it out, it's ball game because that's the – is there an 8-run rule? What's the deal?
Well,
10-run rule?
10-run rule.
I'm sorry, yeah, 10-run rule. That would be a 2-run homer, make it a 10-run rule with a – oh, hush. Oh, just stop, just because I can't do math. 3 balls, 1 strike today, and he walks him. And Brady Walker is going to steal third. Going to move over to third on a pitch that's not gloved by the catcher, Hopkins. So this one is getting away from the Family Christian Flames pretty quickly.
Third baseman, Miles Mayhew.
And as we've said before, last couple of games, Coach Thibodeau is in search of his 400th victory. And as we get closer to the 7th inning, this one looks like it might be it. Here's Miles Mayhew at the plate. Runners on the corner. Chase Day at first. And he's going. No throw. Safe at second base. .400 career victories is going to be something. That's something Coach Tibb could put on his shelf for quite a while and enjoy for quite a while. There's a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Miles Mayhew. Mayhew's a good hitter. Loves to pull the ball into the gap in left center. And this goes oppo, and it is a foul ball. He gets a piece of that one, hits a line drive, but it goes foul before it gets past first base. So foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Mayhew.
A little outside pitch. He's trying to poke it.
You'd like to score that run on third. Like you said, base hit might just finish it up. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Only got 1 out.
Pass ball. Here comes the runner, Brady Walker. Slides in home safe. 11-2. Dunham Tigers comfortably in command now in the bottom of the 6th inning.
I think Family Christian's ready for this to be over.
They might be. Did you just get a word about a potential celebration going down here?
You'll just have to wait and see.
Well, I'm gonna have to wait and see. I just want some birthday cake or some 400 cake. I think they gave that away though. 2-2 the count on Miles Mayhew. Here's the pitch called strike 3. Rung him up on a pitch on the outside corner.
Your batter, number 5, left fielder Kenneth Morgan.
Chase Day at third base. Kenny Morgan steps up to the plate. And Morgan hits a ground ball to second base, gets to his feet. Errant throw to first, but it is in time. Throws a wobbler, a bouncer to first base, but the throw is in time, scooped up to make the out. So Morgan is out at third, but all kinds of damage is done here. 4 runs scored that inning now, so we go to the top of the 7th inning. 11-2. The Tigers comfortably in command. So we'll be right back after these messages on the Dunham Sports Network.
The names you know and voices you trust. Only on Talk 107.3 FM. Issues that matter. Information you can count on. Live. Local, committed to Baton Rouge. Talk 107.3 FM. WBRP.
At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete in everyone, from those that serve aces to those that serve others. If your doctor prescribes physical therapy, ask for Peak Performance by name, getting you back in the game of life.
So the Dunham Tigers in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, varsity action, hosting the Family Christian Flames, comfortably in command now, 11-2. All we need is 3 outs to end this thing and go home and study. But before we do that, if the Tigers can hold the line here, they'll deliver their 400th victory for Coach Joey Thibodeau. And we might have a little celebration going on afterwards if that's the case. Alec Dewey, the pitcher for the Dunham Tigers, came in the 5th inning, I believe. And has done quite well. Only 2 runs scored the entire ball game by the Flames. And Ben Marmon started off, went, how many innings Ben go, 5 or 6?
Ben went 4 2/3.
4 2/3. Alec Dewey's taken over since then. Here's Titus Rogers, the pitcher. He moved from third to pitcher last inning, so he takes for ball 1.
Got 9 hits today.
You talking about the Tigers?
Yep, the Tigers.
Tigers have 9 hits. That one's high for ball 2. Top of the 7th inning. Tigers trying to close this one out. There's a good strike. Swing and fouled back for strike 1. It's a good swing. It just couldn't connect. So here's Rogers. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. That's another good pitch by Alec Dewey. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dewey working fast. Ball low. There's a hard shot to third base. Miles Mayhew picks up, makes the throw to first. In time, no problem. The out is made. Chase Day makes the catch. Good hard throw with a lot of command. Nice job by Miles Mayhew at third. One down. Tigers need 2 more outs to give Joey
One
Thibodeau
out. Your batter is now the first baseman, number 9, Sean Thiel.
his 400th victory. Sean Thiel now, first baseman. Trying to give the Flames a little life here. Alec Dewey looking good. There's a ground ball to first base, foul.
Just 1 out. Had to get 2 more.
No balls, 1 strike. I want to say thanks to David Alello at Assurance Financial for being a field sponsor for us. This is his first year in support of Dunham Athletics. He puts a bat on it, goes foul, out of play. So it's 0-2. So if you're looking to refinance or mortgage a home or purchase a new home, David Alello, Assurance Financial here in Baton Rouge, can take care of you. We appreciate David's support of Dunham Sports. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 down now as the Tigers go around the horn looking for 1 more out.
2 down. Your batter is now number 8, the center fielder, Taylor Wood.
So Taylor Wood, it's all up to him to keep it alive for the Flames. To keep the flame alive. What does that sound like? Alec Dewey, strike 1. Last time Wood watched 2 good strikes go by right down the middle. So here's Dewey working fast, another pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 strike away from a victory, from the 400th victory for the Dunham Tigers under Coach Joey Thibodeau. Here it is, the 0-2 pitch. It's a ground ball to shortstop. John Austin Vollen picks up the ball, makes the throw to first, not in time. Now, how would you rule that? That's a hit.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. Well, it was a solid hit to the shortstop, but Woods obviously got some wheels. So, a little
Your
life
batter,
left.
number 7, second baseman, Jordan Thomas.
Jordan Thomas, now with 2 outs, working against Alec Dewey with a runner on first. Called strike 1. Tiger fielders want this out just as badly as anybody. Ball low. One ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Tigers trying to close this one out to get the 400th victory for Coach Tibb. And there is a strike called on the inside corner. So 1 strike away, and the crowd looks a little bit anxious.
Anxious?
Yeah, right. Look like everybody's just enjoying the ball game here.
I think they're enjoying the weather and enjoying the winning score.
The winning score right there. There's a ball on the outside corner. Or not on the outside corner, but ball outside, rather. 2-2 the count. 2 outs. 11-2. And here's the 2-2 pitch. And foul ball. Fouled it off. Alec Dewey with a 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Ball game. Dunham Tigers win 11-2 to beat the Family Christian Flames and to give Coach Joey Thibodeau his 400th career victory for his career. That's an amazing statistic. If you divide 400 wins by 24 years, you have an impressive record as a high school baseball coach. So as you see the Dunham Tigers line up to congratulate and say thanks, good game to the Family Christian Flames, there's going to be a little celebration most likely down on the field. And Joey Thibodeau will receive a very prestigious honor. 400th victory. He gets some hugs from his son, Ryan Thibodeau, and fellow coaches. And even the opposing coaches are telling him congratulations. Dunham Tigers walk away with a beautiful win tonight. So before the players take to the field to work on it, we're going to have a little bit of celebration. Aaron Brooks, my broadcast partner here, has called for the players to remain on the field briefly as groundskeeper and Dunham dad Taylor DeGeneres hands it looks like he's got a banner he's about to unfurl here. And in celebration of Coach Thibodeau's 400th victory. So let's see how this goes. Andrew Wilkinson working the camera. Andrew Wilkinson, I did it again. Andrew Alexander working the camera for us here. So the banner is being unfurled here. Coach Thibodeau stands in awe. And senior Foster DeGeneres presents Coach Thibodeau with his plaque. Gets a big hug from the coach. A baseball, rather. It's a baseball on the stand. And there's the big sign that all the players have signed. It says, Coach Thibodeau, 400 wins. Congratulations, your 2014 team of the Dunham Tigers.
Thank you so much. It's just nice to get the next win. Hopefully, I'll be around a lot longer and get many more of these. But to these guys for everything they do, it's a momentous.
I don't know if you can hear Coach Thibodeau talking, but saying a few words.
I guess after the season's over, what the significance is, I really don't know now. But thank you so much, and guys, thank you so much for being part of this. And stay around so we can take some pictures and celebrate the victory. All right? Thank you.
So Coach Joey Thibodeau, 400 career wins in 24 seasons. And a couple of those seasons, as a matter of fact, he was not serving as the head coach because he was coaching football. And the crowd gives him a standing ovation. The Dunham Tigers victorious tonight 11-2 over Family Christian, but more importantly, the legacy of Coach Joey Thibodeau is secured in the Dunham Hall of Fame as he receives his 400th win as a Dunham Tiger coach. So like I said, if you do the math, which I've not done, if you divide, I think it's probably 22 seasons as the head coach, but he's been doing it for 24 years, 21 or 22 seasons. You take 400 wins and do the math, that's over 16, 17 wins every season. So that's a remarkable statistic for Coach Joey Thibodeau. Coach Tib is a true competitor, and he's seen a lot of kids come and go. Some of them have ascended to the professional ranks, many into the college ranks. So we're very proud of Coach Thibodeau and his accomplishments here at the Dunham School and with Dunham Sports. He's joined here now by from the left to right, Coach Matt Smith, Coach Ryan Thibodeau, Joey's son, and Coach Mike Jenkins, and then the Major League Baseball great and JV Coach Will Clark on the right there, and Coach Mike Welch taking the photograph. Mike Welch, an MVP on the team as a trainer. And so the story goes, 400 wins. Coach Tibbs' legacy is firmly implanted in the Hall of Fame at the Dunham School, and the Tigers take home the victory tonight, 11-2 over Family Christian Flames. I want to thank our sponsors once again, Jubin's Restaurant and Coyote Blues, delicious places to eat, a lot of fun to go to one of those places and just order the fish tacos at Coyote Blues or one of the fabulous Cajun Creole dishes at Jubin's Restaurant. So we want to thank them for being two of our wonderful field sponsors. And our platinum and gold and silver level sponsors for Dunham Sports. We appreciate you very much, and we'll see you next time as we Monday against Runnels. Monday against Runnels. Northeast, Runnels. Who knows? I don't know for sure. Wait, let's see. We can look it up right here. Are you going by the new schedule or the old schedule? I don't know if there is a schedule. So who is it?
Runnels on next Monday.
Runnels on next Monday. We'll be broadcasting or webcasting as Dunham Tigers take on Runnels on Monday. So until then, we bid you adieu on the Dunham Sports Network.